You're a striker in the late 2000s. If I asked you, who was the toughest opponent to face? Materazzi? Terry? Vieira? Now imagine, a 1.75-meter midfielder from South Korea. Sounds unlikely? Wait until you hear about ParkJiSunG. On the pitch, Park seemed immune to fatigue. He ran in minute 1 and in minute 120 as if time worked backwards. Fans joked he must have 3 lungs. European midfield legends spoke of his omnipresence. Even Sir Alex Ferguson, a coach who trusted very few, saw Park as the rare antidote to stop Messi. How did an overlooked kid become the nightmare of football's elite? To understand, we need to go back to when his dream was nearly over. At 18, Park heard the kind of no that ends careers. Left out of the Korean draft, ignored by every club. Too skinny, too short, not built for the pro game, they said. He enrolled in university to study economics. Destiny seemed signed. Then his family pressed the stubborn button. His father, a butcher, designed a near-ritualistic plan to strengthen his son. High-protein diet, strange concoctions, bitter brews. Park swears he not only gained height, but resilience. Whether he grew 7 extra centimeters is debatable. What really grew was his will. And then fate cracked open a window that Park kicked wide open. Before the Olympics, the Korean national team played a friendly against Park's university team. His relentless energy caught the national coach's eye. Weeks later, Park wore his country's shirt before even signing a professional contract. From college unknown to international player in weeks. Japan was the first stop abroad, but the road was anything but smooth. At Kyoto Sanga, Park tasted both victories and setbacks. The club battled relegation and a coach was sacked. Then Gus Hiddink took charge of Korea. Park knew impressing Hiddink was survival. Against England and France, he scored, fought, and obeyed tactics perfectly. The ultimate test would come with the whole world watching. In 2002, the World Cup landed on home soil. The campaign was historic, a win over Poland, a draw with the USA, a legendary victory over Portugal's golden generation with Park scoring the decider. Korea went further than anyone thought possible, reaching the semi-finals. Controversy? Yes, but the effort on the pitch was undeniable, and Park became a symbol. Hiddink saw what mattered: silent leadership, tireless lungs, goals in big games. If stories like this grab you, hit that subscribe button now. We reveal football's hidden side straight to the point every week. Hiddink brought Park to PSV. Adapting was brutal. Early surgery, harsh headlines, fans booing, even teammates doubting him. Some games he played only away to avoid the home crowd's hostility. Park considered going back home, but he stayed, recovered, earned his spot, drove PSV to a league title, and stunned Europe in the Champions League. Group stage success, Monaco demolished, Lyon eliminated, and a legendary semi-final against Milan. Park scored, breaking Dida's long clean sheet run. Scouts couldn't ignore him anymore, and one scout had a call waiting from Manchester. At season's end, Park's agent handed him the phone. On the line, the unmistakable Scottish accent, Sir Alex Ferguson. United wanted Park. Critics dismissed it as marketing. But in training, teammates learned fast. He was their toughest opponent every day. Within 3 months, Park wore the captain's armband in certain matches. Yet an old enemy returned his body. Injuries tested him again. Surgery. 9 months out, doubts everywhere. But when Champions League crunch time came, Ferguson called his soldier. Against Roma, Park was tireless. Against Barcelona, he shadowed Messi and Xavi, never late, never lazy. United reached the 2008 final, but Park didn't even make the bench. He stayed composed. The team won, so I'm happy. Years later, Ferguson admitted regret. Leaving Park out was his biggest mistake that night. Football takes away, but sometimes it gives back. In 2009, Park was on the pitch and made his mark. In the semi-finals, Park opened the scoring against Arsenal and participated in a counter-attack that many consider perfect. In the final, he fell to Barcelona. The pain was tempered by a season filled with trophies. The following year, even though he played a lot of minutes, he was the name of the game. When the shirt weighed heavily, Park showed up. Then came the night he was assigned to a maestro. The plan was simple: neutralize Pirlo. Ferguson told him, "Your job today is Pirlo." Park pressed, blocked, smothered passing lanes. Pirlo touched the ball far less than usual. Park even scored. Years later, Pirlo himself recalled that suffocating duel in his autobiography. That was Park's European essence: humble, obedient, relentless. But even engines wear down. At 29, injuries circled again. Still, he fought, scoring, assisting, pushing United to another Champions League final in 2011. Barcelona won again. Ferguson later admitted, "My mistake was not putting Park on Messi at halftime." The following seasons brought fewer trophies, a move to QPR, where he was made captain, a return to PSV, and finally, retirement at 33. His knees had given all they could. The final score, 19 trophies, 3 Champions League finals, and a World Cup semi-final run. ParkJiSunG was never the flashy star on the game's cover. He was the invisible engine, the man who made stars shine brighter. His legacy is clear. Discipline beats labels. Tell us in the comments which ParkJiSunG match shocked you the most and why. If you love stories that reveal football's hidden engines, subscribe now and hit the bell. Share this with a friend who loves tactics, because every week we uncover the game's secret warriors.